Life rarely demands we pick up weapons. For most of us, the battle isn't fought with fists or firepower. There's no bloodied ground, no enemy front line. The real war, the one that truly matters, unfolds quietly inside us. It's fought in the still moments, behind our eyes, beneath our breath. Every day, an unseen war rages. A war against hesitation, against fear, against apathy and delay. It's the fight against settling. When deep down you know you were built for more. This war won't announce itself. It doesn't charge in with sirens or flags. It creeps in, subtle, quiet, deliberate. It slips into your thoughts when you're alone, when no one's watching. It whispers things like, "You're not enough." It convinces you to stay in bed, even when you swore you'd rise early. It says change is out of reach, that life is too heavy, that greatness belongs to someone else. But here's the truth. This war can be won. The strongest warriors aren't always cut from steel. They're forged from resilience. They don't swing swords. They silence self-doubt. They rise even when their legs shake. Because the war inside, that's the hardest fight there is. But it's also the one with the greatest reward. Win this war and you don't just change your path. You become unstoppable. You've heard it. You're your own worst enemy. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself what that really means? The voice that tells you to give up, to quit before you start, to settle for less, that voice isn't coming from out there, it's coming from within. The enemy inside doesn't wear armor. It doesn't hide in shadows. It looks like you. It is you, the part that resists effort, that fears growth. It's the part that says, "I'll start tomorrow. This is too hard. What's the point?" It knows your weak spots, and it hits them with precision. But here's the truth, that voice isn't the real you. It's fear. Fear dressed up as reason, afraid of falling short, afraid of being judged, afraid even of succeeding. The first step to victory, call fear what it is, a liar. Fear lies to you every single day, and your job is to stop listening. If the battle lives inside, then you need armor for that kind of war. That armor is discipline. Discipline is the line between dreamers and those who live their dreams. It's not motivation. Motivation fades like smoke. Discipline stays. It stays when the fire's gone cold. Every day, small battles line up. Getting up when you'd rather stay down. Pushing your body when it's begging for rest. Focusing when the world offers distraction. Each win, no matter how small, builds towards something bigger. Discipline doesn't mean you'll never fall. It means you rise every single time. It's showing up when it's the last thing you want. It's keeping promises to yourself. And those promises, they build trust. That trust is the root of confidence. Without discipline, there's no forward motion. Without motion, there is no triumph. Fear is the sharpest tool your inner enemy holds. It freezes you in place. It traps you in comfort, even if that comfort is misery. But the truth, fear isn't a red light, it's green. Fear is a signal that you're about to do something that matters. The things that terrify you most usually carry the most power to transform you. Starting that venture, speaking your truth, chasing your calling. Fear will meet you at the edge every single time. You can't run from it, can't hide. The only way through fear is through it. Every time you lean into discomfort, You strip fear of its grip, and each time you do, you come out stronger. Winning this war won't happen in a single moment. It happens in pieces, in the tiny victories others don't see. When you do the thing you said you do to you, even when it's hard, you're winning. When you mute the voice of doubt, you're proving your own strength. Small wins stack. They build a new foundation. It's not about leaping forward. It's about walking deliberately, consistently, in the direction you want to go. Some days that step might be getting out of bed. Other days, it's eating right, or carving out time to make progress on something you have been putting off. Whatever it is, acknowledge it, honor it, because small wins become massive shifts. This internal war isn't just fought in actions, it's fought in language. The words you speak to yourself become the world you live in. Tell yourself, I can't, and you won't. Tell yourself, I'm not enough, and you won't even try. That's surrender before the first blow is thrown. Positive self-talk isn't blind optimism. It's strategy. It's choosing words that lift you instead of burying you. It's reminding yourself, you've endured worse. You've grown before. You will rise again. Catch the thought, the one that cuts you down. Then challenge it. Ask, is this helping me or hurting me? Replace it. I'll never get there becomes I'm moving forward every day. I'm a failure becomes I'm learning. Words shape your mindset. Mindset shapes reality. Choose wisely. The war within is the defining conflict of your life. Every day gives you a shot to prove who you are. Each morning is a new chance to fight, to rise, to evolve. This isn't a single day victory. It's the result of thousands of moments, thousands of choices. Fight, grow, win. Because the ultimate prize is not what you achieve, it's who you become. When you look back, you'll see it clearly. Every hard day, every low point was part of your climb. It made you sharp. It made you wise. It made you unbreakable. The battlefield is inside you, but so is the strength to claim it. Resilience is your shield, not because it stops the hit, but because it helps you rise after it. Resilience doesn't hide from pain. It moves through it. It accepts struggle as part of the process. Think back to the worst moments you have faced, the ones that almost broke you, but didn't. You survived. You stood again. That's resilience, not loud, not flashy, but unyielding. Resilience doesn't mean you're emotionless. It means emotions don't stop you. You fall, you stand, you move forward. And every time you do, you build something nothing can take. Failure isn't your enemy, it's your training ground. The greats, they didn't avoid failure, they used it. Edison failed over 1,000 times. Jordan missed more shots than most players even take. What set them apart? Their response. They took failure and turned it into fuel. Failure isn't a sign to quit. It's proof that you're stretching, pushing, trying. Ask yourself, what can I learn here? How do I grow from this? Apply the answer and go again. The only failure that ends the story is the one where you stop turning pages. You were always meant to be. The war within will break you before it builds you. It will test your patience, your will, your identity. And yet, if you stay in the fight, it will forge something unshakable. A version of you that doesn't bow to pressure or collapse under fear. But make no mistake, this fight is not temporary. This isn't a phase. It's a lifelong confrontation between who you are now and who you know you could become. There will always be an easier path, always a reason to delay, a way to rationalize mediocrity. But there's only one path that leads to something greater, and that's the one lined with sacrifice, discipline, and persistence. You won't always win. Some days the voice inside will be louder than your strength. That's normal. That's part of it. But as long as you keep showing up, as long as you keep returning to the fight, you are not defeated. And one day you'll look back and realize the war was never about the world outside. It was never about other people or outside circumstances. It was always about you. Whether you chose fear or courage, whether you stayed still or moved forward, whether you gave up or endured. Because at the end of all this, when the noise dies down and the lights go out, you'll be left with one truth. You fought for who you became, and no one can take that from you. If you're still waiting, you've already lost. I'm not here for your like or your sub, but if this hits something real, you'll come back. I'll be here when you do. This is growth in the dark. No fluff, no noise, just the truth when you need it most.